the reason I'm involved in Paul Butterfield's campaign is because I think that healthcare reform is one of the most important things that we can do in California. It represents about 19% of the state GNP and a huge part of the budget for just about everything in the state. And I believe that whoever supports single payer, as Paul Butterfield does, will be great for the state. His opponent, Rod Wright, voted or didn't vote for Senate Bill 810. That was the single payer reform that has been proposed for almost 10 years now and has been vetoed twice by Governor Schwarzenegger. So for the first time we had a chance to get it passed, and 6 Democratic senators did not vote for it, and that's why it didn't get on the floor, or didn't get on Jerry Brown's desk. So when I found out that Paul Butterfield was running and that he's a single-payer supporter, I decided to join the campaign. I think this is very important for California and for everybody in the country as well. Well, I have met Paul recently, and the more I interact with him, the more I get to know him, the better I feel about participating in his campaign. He has proven to be an excellent person, and I met his family as well. They're great people, definitely a great representative of the greater city of Los Angeles, and somebody that I think can also be very representative of all the different ethnic sectors that we have in his district. Let's just say that the 35th district is a very diverse district with a very strong African American, a very strong Asian American, a very strong Latino population, and I think, in my view, I'm Latino myself, I think that Paul can be an excellent representative for the diverse community that makes the 35th district. Well, actually, I have been a political blogger for a while now. I got involved back in 2003, and the blog sphere, if anything, is a sort of a new media in politics, and whatever happens in the blog sphere happens in the mainstream media afterwards. So what I will do for the campaign is contribute by blogging about the campaign and Paul Butterfield's position on issues, especially on healthcare, which is a very, very hot item right now in light of what is going on in DC with the Supreme Court and the Affordable Care Act and so on. So I think right now the 35th district in California, which is the only district where one of those 6 senators that did not vote for Senate Bill 810 is up for re-election, is the front lines of healthcare reform in the whole country. In the next 2 months, we're going to decide to put somebody that supports single payer or somebody that doesn't. And I think that that is very important for the whole country because it will send a clear message that this is the way to go. Paul Butterfield es la persona perfecta para representar la comunidad latina del Distrito 35. Es un distrito con una población muy variada, con un gran componente de africanos americanos, de asiáticos americanos y de latinos. Y es muy importante que haya una persona que comprenda toda esa dinámica y sobre todo que pueda representar a todas las etnicidades del distrito. Y creo que Paul Butterfield es una persona excelente para representar a la comunidad latina en Sacramento.